Peace to the tribe. What's up, fam? What's up, everybody? All right, we're gonna give the markets a chance to get warmed up. Peace to the tribe. What's up, fam? What's up, y'all? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's go. We're waiting for the tribe to join in. Then we about to break down these charts, see what's going on for the night. Okay, cool, cool. What's up? Let me see. I got a question from LaRon. Let's go ahead and check that out. My man said, those long red columns, are they separating trading sessions and how you set up like that? How you set it up like that? Okay, cool. Yeah, so the red, it doesn't separate the session, but there is a session break within the red. So let me hide the red first. So if you look just like this, you'll see those blue dotted lines, those vertical lines. Okay, they're in the middle kind of that red zone. So the blue dotted lines is, yeah, that's a new session. That's when pretty much the Wall Street market closes, the New York session ends, and then the Australian session starts right after. So as soon as one closes, the next one starts. So that's with the blue dotted line. But then the red zone, this represents when the markets start to slow or get a little bit more trickier. There's less volatility and volume because it's at about 2 o'clock Eastern time is when that market starts to slow down. Okay, so 2 o'clock. Sometimes you get a nice strong power hour too, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But a lot of the times, the big moves have been made. So I like to put the red zone, T.Bot. You can go inside of the indicator and then go down to show red zone, and it'll hide it or it'll show it depending on what you do. So, but yeah, super helpful because a lot of the times I'll be ready to jump into something, but I forget, like, oh, look what time of day it is. It's too late in the afternoon or it's too early in the evening. So it's a super helpful feature for sure. So during this London session, it's about 8 o'clock, right? 8:10. This London session, this Asian session starts to open up here in a second, okay? So we're going to start seeing it come out of this zone, okay? And that means the Asian session is pretty much done. And when that's done, then we can start looking for some more opportunities that, of volume coming into the market. That's it. Cool. So right now I'm looking at this natural gas trade because these gold candles are looking real nice. I see a nice little W pattern forming over here. Came right down to the zone. All right. Got some unfinished business with this anyway from the US session earlier. So I'm really liking this. I seen how it moved earlier for us. It did pretty good. Thought it was going to go all the way to the top, but it said, nah, not yet, not yet. Not yet. So jumped up out of there, which was smart. Got up out the way. So now we right here. We hit this nice little zone at the floor from yesterday, kind of at the floor from 2 days ago as well. So this thing, it's like the pullback part is done. Okay, the pullback part is done. Now it's about finding where that volume will come into play at. So I'm going to set some alerts. Okay, I'm going to set some alerts to be notified when this market starts to come back up. This might be a nice set it and forget it trade right here. Okay. So my alerts say look for buys. If you don't know how to set alerts, you can just draw like any trend line. Go over here to the trend lines. You draw one of those on the screen. Okay, draw right, diagonal, up to down, whatever you want to do. Then you click on this little toolbox that pops up, and you click add alert, and then it lets you add different alerts, like when it's crossing up that line, when it's crossing down that line, when something moves a certain percentage, things like that. And you can say when you want it to alert. Let's just say only once, and then yeah, you can name it. You could say something like it's time to buy, something like that. So it's a really helpful feature. You can Google a trading view set alerts, and it'll break it down in detail. It's really helpful. That way, when you walk away from your computer, you still get notifications. So that looks good. Let me see what it looks like on an hour again on this T.Bot slope. Okay, it's looking good. It's finally back above here. So now next step is here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this. This is looking good though. Let's check out ES. Oh, it did ended up continuing. Ooh wee. It ended up going up. Man, yeah, that would have been a good trade. A good set it and forget. That would have been all right. I jumped out because it did a pullback like crazy. I set one pip too short stop loss. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Once it took me out here, I just was like, I'm over it because it was moving super slow. But now that I look at it, I was 2 ticks away from still being in that trade. Ooh, wee. I got to get better with that. Okay. I got to get better. Let me see. Let me test out. Let me see if the Fibonacci would have left me. Would have helped me out with that because I ain't do a good job there. That was supposed to be a winner. Okay, so it pushed up, pulled back down to the 236 level. Yep. So I had my stop loss here. I was supposed to be underneath that level. Ooh, we at least 50% of the way through. And I would have still been able to get up here at least. I probably would have got out somewhere around here. 101, 101.5. Okay. All right, cool. So that's a good lesson I'll take from this morning session. But right now it's too high up. It's out of here. It's out of here. So I can't trade this right now. It's still in a good place, but it's nowhere near ready. I need to pull back on that. Beautiful signals. Look at these signals T.Bot sent. Look at that one right here, 9 o'clock. That's the one we took. I just didn't sit in all this drawdown over here. But that was a great signal. What else? Micro gold. Gold has been getting a lot of slack because it's been tripping. Because this is what it do. Look at this. It gives you a good trade, and then after that, the next pullbacks are all fake outs. Like, come on. It's not consistent at all. So this is a nice push up, only to come back down. Gold is struggling for real. Okay, it looked like it's going into a channel maybe too. I'm not sure. I think I heard somebody say earlier something about a flag. Platinum been treating me better. Okay. All right, that's good. So yeah, it's trying to find its way right now. This might be a good short opportunity right here. This definitely might be a good short opportunity. I could see that dropping somewhere around here. I don't feel bullish at all with this, the way this market structure is looking. What about y'all? Any gold traders in the building? That's what I see from gold. That's just my hypo though. Just my hypo. It's not financial advice. It's just what I think may happen. And this should be bullish. I'm not going to lie, but it's struggling. Now, we do got a big announcement with the Fed's meeting coming out tomorrow, so that could have something to do with it as well. Bitcoin look good. T.Bot sent some signals. This last one looks like the best one. A signal from last night. Oh my, that would have been great. So here go one tonight too. Maybe we can do that one. Okay, let's get it. Wow, NQ took off too. So the afternoon, as soon as I got out the markets, it took off. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. It was a good afternoon. All right, so the Dow Jones is finally getting out of there. Look at all of those long candles though. A lot of trickiness over here. Even as it broke out of this zone, it went down twice just to go up and with these long wicks, trying to trick people in, trying to get people out. But we know what it is. Just don't forget, FOMC tomorrow, 2 o'clock. There's a lot of accumulation happening right now. So you're going to get induced into a lot of positions if you're not careful. If you trade NQ, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes up here. So be careful, because it may look like it's ready to push up. And it may just push into this area just to drop down. And maybe even hover over here for a little bit longer until we'll see what happens when the news comes. It either is going to drop or shoot up. So I'm looking at the Canadian futures market, really just checking out how the CPI data, the inflation data, affected the market. This big red candle came right at 8:30. The market did shoot down to make a new low, but it came back up to this floor, retested it, just to drop some more. It's back up there again, so I'm really thinking it's going to drop again. This market is out of session though, so I would be careful. Probably won't see too much volume around this time of day, but I could definitely see this dropping around this area. If you wanted more confirmation, you can wait for like a counter trend line to break. Okay, here goes the Euro market. Anybody trading EU, the Euro versus US dollar, or the Euro futures? This market is also making lower highs. From up here to up here to up here. This market is falling, so be careful. It got some bullish behavior. It's still way above the EMA 200 on the 1 hour. So we got to see what happens there. Rihanna said for NQ, I was waiting for a pullback to the low of the previous session. Yeah. Hopefully we get a push during the London session to the high because it does move slow, but picks up at a certain time of volume, right? Yeah, it didn't come back down. It really didn't. After 10 o'clock, that joint took off. Let me let the tribe over here know we live. Wheat is going crazy. Bye-bye. Dang, it's taking off at the opening hour too. That was a devilish candle right here at 10 o'clock. Australian market, this moving because we are in the Australian session, so this might have some volume right around now. We're not in the gold zone. The market is kind of in a flux. We're not even really in the trade zone. This market is going into a consolidation for some reason. Oh, it is the AUD USD. Okay, so it's connected directly to the USD. This ain't just the Australian dollar. Okay. So I don't know. It's getting there, but it's kind of in a tricky position. I don't really love it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on it. I'm not trading gasoline right now. Japanese yen. It's still consolidating at this floor. It's okay, but I would need to see a bigger pullback on here. And it moved real slow last night, so kind of scored me right there. Oil. Oil still not ready. Crude oil still not ready. UJ. TJ sent some nice signals. We would need to see another pullback come on down here because this was yesterday's floor. If we can get a retest over there, that would be good. Have y'all looked at NG yet? Yeah, NG is really my favorite right now. For real, it's my favorite still because it's down in a nice area. I set an alert for it. And looking for, yeah, nice pullback. And a signal just came as well, so that's really good. Just waiting to get up out of this red zone. Which we doing right now, finally. NG about to hit my floor. Oh yeah. What broker to use for futures? I'm using, for this challenge, I'm using TopStep X. I'm gonna get you a link. TopStep has their own platform, but TradeOvate I use Apex. Yep. Yeah, TradeOvate is another one. That's what I wanted to look into right here. TradeOvate minimum deposit. $250 minimum deposit for TradeOvate. However, TradeOvate does not have a specific minimum funding level. The minimum deposit for debit card deposits is $5. The maximum $5K. You need at least a day margin. So if you're trading S&P 500, you need at least $50. Which is why I can see where the 250 come from. Okay, it don't look like they, I don't know if they got a minimum. It's a good response. That was nice. All right, cool. Another T.Bot signal came right here. I'm liking this downwards trend line we got going. So I'm looking for a nice set it and forget it trade. I think this could be it right here. I think this could be a nice set it and forget it trade. It could drop. I don't see why. Oh, now I do. Natural gas prices retreat as U.S. weather forecasts cool. So this is the first time where I've been trading, and literally the meteorologist can affect the market. Crazy. I was watching this show, and it was a hurricane down in the south somewhere. I think it was like Texas. And if it's a Category 5 hurricane, then that means all of the insurance companies in that area will have to, automatically pay for all damages, without even any kind of case or nothing like that. So this hedge fund who had a bunch of money invested into insurance companies, not him, somebody on his team pretty much paid off the meteorologist to make sure that they say there wasn't a Category 5. That way, the insurance companies wouldn't have to pay all that money out. And that blew my mind. I said, dang, that's really possible. Anywhere it's a human involved, and it's like the last decision is based off of what this person says, it could be manipulated. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful where you get your info from. Because now, all of a sudden, this market, which the news just yesterday was saying is so hot in Texas that natural gas is going to rise. A couple hours later, okay, now we got an update on the weather, so things are different. So sometimes the sentiment analysis, the fundamental analysis really makes a difference. I like this W it made though, so I'm gonna see. I'm waiting to see what the volume do once we get into this session out of the red zone. Gold went into full consolidation mode. Bitcoin might make it up there. The signal was from here to here. Okay, with the PM trade, I see you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so nothing else. I ain't got my eyes on nothing else right now. That's crazy. It's a tricky little session. So only thing I'm really watching right now is natural gas. And it's already going down, looking like it want to do a possible head and shoulders. Hey, peace, Chantel. Peace, Brian. Mm-hmm. There go the gold move I was calling out. This is what I'm thinking for gold. Think a short position here. Yeah. This right here, I see a sell coming, but it's more of an uptrend. I'm not trying to mess with it right now, though. I don't know. Let me see something though, because this does look. Even though this look on the 1 hour like it's still up there, if we cut that in half to 30-minute, almost there. 15-minute, almost there. 5-minute, everywhere. Okay, a little tricky. Peace, coach. If someone who trades, let's say 500, how much could they earn or lose? Good question. Good question. So, what you would want to do is, let's say, for example, you were trading gold and you thought it would go up like this. What is this? Micro gold? Yeah, this is micro gold. Good. So, let me show you like a typical order bracket. So, if you was getting in right here, where the market's currently at, and you got 500 in your account, it might be best to only risk maybe, let's say like $50. So it'll be hard to get this entry here. So let me see. So yeah, let's say you did 30 ticks, 24.28, right here. Let's say you got in right here, and then you predicted that the market was going to go to somewhere, let's say right around here to this floor, because this is the floor down here. So that's 24.09. So if you risk, you got $500 in your account, you risk $50. So if you lose, you'll lose 50. Okay, but if you win, you'll win 164. Okay. Actually, you only lose 30. That's the most you can risk at once. Let's see. Let's say you risk 60. So you risk 60. You buy 2 contracts of gold. If you win, you'll win 164. If you lose, you'll lose 60. So you think about that. That's per trade. Let's say you do that and you win 50% of the time. Okay, 50% of the time, and then. All right, 50% win rate. Okay, 10 trades. Okay, 5 of those trades, you win $164. Let's just call it 160. And then 5 of those trades, you lose $60. Okay, so that means your net, how much you gonna walk away with after all of that? 160 times 5. Let's do the math on that. 160 times 5 is 800. So it's going to be 800 minus 60 times 5 because you lost 65 times. So that will be 300. So your net will be $500. Okay? $500. So if you have a $500 account, your win rate is 50%. As long as you don't risk too much, and you don't get your account down too low, then you can come up pretty good. But this is also on a 1-to-2, 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. Let's call it 1-to-2.5. So your wins have to be bigger than your losses. Okay. Yep. So you do that every month. You start to compound that, and the next thing you know, you got an account where you're doing the same thing, but you just up your contract size. So instead of only risking 60, you double it and you risk 120. Your profit also will do more too then. So now 120. Now I stand to gain still the same amount. I got more contracts. Oh, you just would double your contract size. Okay. 24.21. No, we still want it at 24.09. What you doing? There we go. So now you risk 120 to try to aim to get 652. Okay. And remember, there's more details involved with the margin calls. So you got to make sure that your account doesn't go down a certain threshold, because then, like, you don't want to lose 5 trades in a row. 50% win rate does not mean lose 5 and then this will all work out the same. You can't lose 5 in a row. Okay. But if you lose 1, win 1, lose 1, win 1, something like that, that's better. Which usually happens if you got a sound strategy. Because if your strategy is, for example, looking for V patterns where the market goes down and it comes up, you get in. Let's say it's not ready, it goes back down. When it starts to come up and make another V, you get in. This time you should be good for it to go up. So yes, you lost the first trade, but the second trade was a winner. Okay, that's where it's at. Great question, Chantel. That's an original beat. Oh no, I'm on his website, man. They got some dope beats. It's original, but it ain't my original. Go ahead, let me hear you hit a freestyle though, my guy. Oh. Let's go. So it's there. Okay, the red zone is over. We're stepping into some good time zones right now. All right, cool. Maurice made it. Peace. Welcome in, my guy. Ray said I got to get my broker accounts set. Yep. Are you trying to focus on Forex or futures? I was like, had to work on this. I think Force Safe I was announced since I'm just starting out. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Get them tools set up. We got the Owanda setup video in the Tools of the Trade course. This joint is kind of doing something. I don't know what it want to really do. Let's go. That's some good advice. That's some good advice you gave him too. All the resources there. Just got to put the time and the effort. Yep, you're right. Be sure to paper trade your first trade. Once that initial fear is gone, you'll be ready for real. Let's go. I got that dog in me. XRP coming down crazy. Ooh, I got that dog in me. Crypto on the move. Look at that T.Bot signal. Beautiful. Come on, let's go. It's a nice, strong little move outside of the red zone. I like it. It's breaking the low. It's making new lows for the day after the consolidation. Breaking yesterday's low. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Tomorrow's a flat day news-wise, yeah, until 2 o'clock. And ATL business inflation expectations at 9 a.m. Yeah, this is going to be the big one here, 2 o'clock. Sending too many. FOMC minutes, right? Yep. FOMC minutes, yep. Crude oil news tomorrow too. Oh, thanks for letting us know that. What is that all about? Slack. What is it? OPEC or something else? We gotta check it out and see. Let me see. Probably on the energy market. Crude oil at 10:30. Distill inventories, gasoline, all of them. So 10:30, we gotta watch that market. For sure. Okay, finally starting to curve up a little bit. Let's see what this do. What's going on with this? They always send back-to-back messages. This happens. London session should be interesting on Thursday. Oh yeah, it should be interesting tonight. We got CPI at 2 p.m. tonight too. Let's check out Thursday. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna get crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of news. Okay. Okay. I'm sitting back, no started. Even departed. Everything we fought it. Come on, nothing in London session popping off. So I told you what I'm waiting for. It's taking off. Okay. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this. If this comes up, I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm gonna set me a nice trade. This one I'm gonna be setting right here. I'm gonna wait to see. As long as it comes up here first, it's fine. Make sure it doesn't make any new lows. If it makes a new low, I will have to change around where I want my entry and stop loss. Might be somewhere around here. Okay. So I'll keep y'all posted. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with y'all mañana tomorrow morning. We're gonna do it again. Let's jump on the stream. It's Wednesday morning. Try to get in some good trades before FOMC. hopefully we start seeing some bias being bought into, which means people start buying early, predicting what they think is going to come out of the 2 o'clock news. So we can see if we can jump on some of those, catch some of those moves. All right. Appreciate y'all again so much. Keep trading smarter, not harder. Don't force anything. When you don't see any volume in the market like this, stay out the way. Stay out the way. Don't force nothing. Okay? Be careful. I'll tap in with y'all mañana. Can't wait. See y'all on the AM. Peace, family. Unlock. Bye-bye.